treat unequal things equally. Good. Do you accept that? Good. So what I'm saying is there's studies that show this, and we have Quran and the Sunnah that says that a man's biggest weakness is a woman. Biggest weakness. Yeah? Now, I'm giving a scenario so we can understand. I am walking down the road with my wife at night time, and a man in a balaclava comes out and pulls out a knife. Is my wife in a vulnerable situation?
Yes.
What does she require me to do?
Protect her.
To? Protect her. If I run away, what would happen?
She would be unprotected.
She would call me a coward.
You see, okay, let's stop there.
I haven't finished my point. If I stop there, I haven't finished my point. Now, in her most vulnerable position, I have to do what? I have to be there for her. Do we all accept that? Does anybody have a contention about that? That when my wife is in a situation, or be that for any woman, if I see a Muslim woman and there's a guy with a knife, yes, I would step up, or any man should step up to defend her. Do we all agree?
I agree.
Good. So we agree that when a woman is in a most vulnerable place, that she requires a man who is stronger than her to defend her. Good. Now let's go to, one second, my comparison. Let's go to the bedroom now. Now in the bedroom, the man is in his most vulnerable situation when he needs his wife intimately. When a woman says no, she is as good as doing what I would do to my wife if I run away in a fight.
No.
Do you accept that?
No.
Good. Now, do you accept it?
I'm sorry.
You don't accept it?
No.
Sorry?
I don't accept it. Keep going.
Let's talk about it. No, 1 second. 1 second, no, 1 second. What point do you not accept?
The fact that she's left in a vulnerable state, her life could be harmed.
Yes.
Whereas a woman refusing sex to a man is
Yes.
not.
Irrelevant. The point is this.
No, that is
The point. No.
Two different
make a
things.
point?
No, 1 second.
No.
Okay,
You're
please
talking too much. You're doing this.
I'm talking too much. I'll stop talking, Carrie.
So you reject this hadith?
I reject
You reject it.
Rejecting what he said.
No, the hadith.
Don't say, guys, don't say statement of kufr.
But the hadith says it.
Let's say, can we let her talk?
You're linking two different things. There's protection.
Modernity,
and there
innit?
is your
Take
protect
an oath.
anyone. Wallah, عيب عليك.
They know
If you
better.
are in danger, your friend is in danger, and you leave them, right? I'd rather
Feminist
both,
fighters.
I'd rather me and him die than him run away and leave me. Wallah. But
Say that again.
I'd rather both of us die in danger.
Yes.
Right? Rather
Then?
than he
Then him running away.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
But the
that
thing
deep for
is,
you.
in bed is different, you know? You're horny, you can control your horniness.
Whoa, are you speaking on my behalf? On behalf of all the men?
You can't control, all of you
I can
all of you
control
men
my
cannot
horniness.
control
No problem.
your horniness.
Let's, okay, no
All of you
problem.
men cannot
No
control your
problem.
Make a point.
Let her talk.
So
Let's talk.
comparisons, right? One of the scenarios, the woman is spiritually sanctioned. If the man runs away as a coward, he's not being spiritually sanctioned. And I think that was your point, was it not? So why is it a case that in one situation there's a sanction and in the other situation there isn't?
Sorry,
In
say
a societal context, maybe so the man will be coward, but spiritually he's not being encouraged in any way, shape or form.
1 second. He is putting his life on the line. He's about to die for his wife.
But there's no...
1 second.
My point is, if he doesn't do that,
You're doing the
Ali
same thing
Dawa,
now.
if he doesn't protect his wife in that moment,
Yeah.
will he be sanctioned?
Will he be sanctioned?
Yeah, will he be spiritually sanctioned?
Of course, he'll be called a coward.
Islam was gharib and still gharib, wallah.
Well, Allah says in the Quran that
They
men
know
are the
better
maintainers
than
and
the Prophet.
protectors.
But
He's sinful.
literature to
He's
say that
sinful.
it's such
He's
a-
sinful.
But is he cast? Is
He's
he
sinful.
cast?
Sister.
It's embarrassing
When a
from a
woman,
human point
yeah,
of view.
Sister.
Embarrassing that they do not believe the ayah of Allah.
Guys,
Wallah.
we can't do it.
Well,
Wallahi, if we do that...
a lot of people came and decided
Okay, am I speaking? Who am I speaking to?
Choose your choice.
I don't know what to do. Who do I speak to?
Whatever you like.
Okay, can I just...
Personalized
Can I
Islam.
just... Guys, please, the more we talk,
I
the
like it this
conversation. Please, now,
Cut
I'm
it
telling you
from
something
here,
like
cut it from there.
if a man
Let me
doesn't protect
wear
and he
it
doesn't
then.
provide, he is sinful because Allah tells him men are the maintainers and protectors of women. My job is what? Of course, if I don't provide shopping for my house and don't pay the rent, I am transgressing the rights of my wife.
So if I'm going to
I'm
get mugged
sinful.
and I'm with my wife, I run away, I'm sinning.
You are, because you
Angel
know
is writing it down.
you are sinful
my sins.
because you are the maintainer and
Because
protector.
Allah says
now,
in the Quran.
Where is the hadith? Okay,
Please,
where's the
please,
hadith? Tell me the hadith. Tell me the
الرجال
hadith.
قوامون على النساء.
The point is, look, the point is, it wasn't even about, the point wasn't even
Guys,
about
we're not going to have a
man
fruitful discussion if we
singing.
speak over each other,
You've
please.
been speaking for so long, don't be a hypocrite, please.
My dear
Please,
sister, he's speaking on your behalf. Why are you having to go at me?
No,
He's
I'm
stopping you
speaking
speaking.
on my behalf. I'm not speaking on anyone else's behalf.
Okay. Am I speaking to you or him? I'm going to speak to you from now on. Nobody else get involved. Okay, sister, carry on. No, don't anyone speak, sister. I'm speaking to you. Please, God, talk.
She made a point.
I made the point, but it was ignored.
What's your point, sister, please?
The point is,
Yes.
in Islam, it's about...
Broer, zij vraagt iets, dan begrijpt ze dat niet.
You didn't have a good response to it, to be honest. You didn't have a good response.
No. Can,
Someone is going to lose their life.
Nee. Niet met jokers.
No, I'm so sorry, but do you see what you're doing here? Okay, you know what?
No, stop. Because you're doing this again. You're leaving her point. You did this with me.
No, I'm not.
Nou,
I'm
Wallah, ik
addressing the point.
zou er niet eens aan kijken.
The point was, all of you men,
Sheikh Google
cannot
here,
control
it's okay.
your holiness.
No problem.
That is aib because you can't control.
Sheikh
having
Google
sex.
here, lots of Sheikh
You should be
Google.
Sister.
pure. You should be pure in your iman.
Sister.
Like
Sister,
me.
the Prophet ﷺ said, the biggest weakness for a man is not money, it's not a house, it's not a car.
Speaking for all men.
For every single man that walks this earth. Now, because we follow Islam, we follow what the Messenger of Allah said. So, therefore, and forget that, I can show you studies. Bro, I'm going to read you a study now. No, one second. Not Sheikh Google, it's called Sheikh Study. Yeah? Not Google. Yeah?
Google Scholar.
Yeah, Google Scholar, no problem. You can call me milkshake if you like as well, strawberry flavor. Yeah? No problem. Now, let's read the study. Sister, please listen. I'm going to read it, please listen carefully, yeah? Okay, let's put Quran Sunnah for aside for now. A sex drive. Please listen carefully, sisters, please. The sisters that belittle a man's sex drive, you can just control it. Let's listen. A sex drive refers to the strength of sexual motivation. Across many different studies and measures, men have been shown to have more frequent, I'll repeat again, more frequent and more intense sexual desires than women. Understood? Let me carry on. As reflected in spontaneous thoughts about sex, frequency and variety of sexual fantasies, desire for increasing of intercourse, desired number of partners, masturbation, liking for various sexual practices, willingness to forgo sex, initiating versus refusing sex, making sacrifices for sex, and other measures. Listen carefully. No contrary, I'll repeat again, N-O, not K-N-O-W, N-O. No contrary. Look. Do you see? He's just basically saying, yani talk. No contrary findings indicating stronger sexual motivation among women were found. Now, I'm going to repeat that statement. Whoa. No contrary findings indicating stronger sexual motivation among women were found. Hence, we conclude that the male sex drive is stronger than the female sex drive. Last sentence. The gender differences in sex drive, oh yeah, that's something else. Okay, now, this is a kuffar, non-Muslims, carrying out a study. Now,
These two are special cases.
no,
okay.
one second.
They have no feeling.
1 second. We said that when it's a man
They
and his
came
wife
as
is
an angel. Wallah.
Okay, wallah, you're not
Sorry.
Please allow me. Because you know why? I know, but if I don't make these points, they're going to jump to that. Please. Now, I've quoted a study, not Google. This is a study. I can give you the reference. Now, when a man is in danger, a woman is in danger, all the sisters go, he has to protect. She said, I'd rather die with him than him running away.
Socially, that's
1 second. No, that's not. That is an aspect of a man to protect his wife.
Alhamdulillah.
Now,
Alhamdulillah.
please.
Alhamdulillah.
Now, guys, sister, 1 second. Why is the double standards? And why is this hypocrisy? Sister, please. I'm talking to you, sister. Please listen. Why is it? And this is what really annoys me about some sisters, not all. When her life is in danger, he better be there protecting me. I don't care if he has an AK-47. I don't know if he has a pistol. I don't care if he has a knife. You have to defend me. Okay, I'll sacrifice my life and die for you. But when I come to you to bed for intimacy, you can say no to me. And when you say no to me and the angels curse me, come on, get out of here. Now, please tell me, sister, please review my points.
it's been a long time.
Now, tell me, why is my comparison and the studies I've given wrong?
No one said it's wrong.
Nobody said they're wrong. Yeah? They could be right since you've got enough Google Scholar or whatever you want. Okay? But that does not stop. That does not negate the idea or negate the point that horniness is a feeling that you can control. Allah tells you to control it. Lower your gaze when you see a woman.
Exactly. That's hijab.
Even if it's your own woman. You know, if you marry the woman and you're using this hadith and you're like, okay, but it says in the Quran, you're just using that.
Seriously?
Control yourself against your wife. Why should a wife control themselves against you?
It's modern feminism.
It's not modern feminism, it's akhlaq.
Brothers, did she listen to me when I spoke? No, one second, brothers, did she listen to me when I spoke?
Sorry.
She was quiet.
Okay, then why are we not quiet when she speaks?
I'm sorry.
Listen to her, guys. She's making a point. Please listen. Wallah, it's not nice. She listened to me when I spoke. I know, but Aki, when you do that, the topic goes somewhere else.
Okay, let's move
Speak,
on.
sister. No, carry on.
Where's the argument?
There you go.
Where's
You see?
where's the rebuttal?
Okay,
the argument-
Because I said my
are you
argument
finished?
and I'm waiting.
Sister,
But you
tell
know
me
what?
you're
Let's
finished. How am I
continue,
supposed to
let's
know?
continue. Let's continue.
Okay, are you finished?
Another thing is, so
you're
if
not
a woman takes off her hijab, she is also cursed by the angels from behind her. Walking within, she is cursed.
I don't know the hadith. Can you mention to me? I don't remember recording that.
If a woman takes off her
Yeah,
hijab,
takes off her hijab.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about the hadith that takes off her hijab. I talk about, there's a hadith about if she beautifies herself and fragrance and wears heels. That's a different one you're talking about.
Yeah, and that's also haram.
It doesn't say no hijab. No, please.
But no, it takes.
Can you
that's
tell?
the hadith.
Can you rebuke the point that I made? Let's stick to that.
Remind me of a point.
Okay,
The point.
Okay, the point was very clear, yeah?
Men do get
Sister, are you telling me? Sister.
Men do, yeah, he proved that.
And
that's it. It doesn't mean that women have to be sanctioned.
Brothers, I'm gonna have to move away. Wallah, I'm gonna have to move away.
No,
Brothers, we're doing it
she
again.
was making
Brothers. Yeah, Aki, I beg you. Aki, please, man. Aki,
point
say
that she's
sorry.
making is
Yeah,
that
but Aki, please, I beg you,
I'm going,
wallahi.
wallah.
Follow me, Allah bless you. I love you, but please allow me.
there's no direct.
Okay, now, 1 second. Sister. If my wife, not my wife, a man's wife wants intimacy, wallahi al-azim, I swear upon the Rabbul Kaaba, if a woman came here today and said, you know what, my husband is not giving me sex, wallahi, you guys will cause outrage. Yes, you would.
Do that. That's a societal thing, my guy.
Then why is it when we... What's it? Check this out. When a man wants intimacy from his wife, he should be patient. When a woman wants intimacy from his husband, there's outrage.
No, she should be patient as well.
The man should be patient, the woman should be patient. Just be equal.
You're creating.
Sister, we follow Islam. And in Islam, a woman came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, and he said to the Prophet, my husband doesn't sexually satisfy me. The Prophet allowed her to have divorce. Her right is intimacy. You have no right to deny his intimacy. Now, you can choose to, if you want to say no, that's up to you. But guess what? She has a right to go and get divorced. If she goes to a scholar and says, my husband doesn't... Look. According to the Sharia, sister, we don't follow your opinion. We follow Islam and Sharia. Let me make that clear. If a woman goes to the sheikh and says, my husband, doesn't give me sex, he doesn't sexually satisfy me. Meaning, he does, but he doesn't satisfy me. She has a right to seek divorce. Not a single man here can tell her, oh, what kind of a woman are you? Shut up. She has a right for intimacy. He's not pleasing her. She has a right to divorce. What would the feminists do? Woo! Takbir! Come on, guys, takbir! Allahu Akbar! But when it's a man, be patient. Control your desires. Hypocrisy. So, sister, once again, now let me ask you a question. In this scenario, let's go to the scenario of the angels cursing the woman. Who is here to blame? Check this out. As a Muslim man, guys, are we allowed to have girlfriends? No. Brothers, I'm talking to you. Hello? Are we allowed to have girlfriends? No. Side chicks? No. Mistresses? No. Meaning what? We have to lower our gaze. So, it's not like the non-Muslim men who are like, you know what? I'm bored of my wife. Let me go and sleep around. We can't do that. So when we're out and about, or for example, we desire a wife. No, I'm so sorry, sister, wallahi, our Islam and your Islam is somewhere else. Let me tell that clearly. You know why? Because if a man is going home, can you imagine protecting himself, lowering his gaze, provides for her, financially, works endless, and then little Chinsa comes home and says, can we have intimacy? And she goes, no. Who is oppressing who? She is oppressing him.
She's not. Okay, but you know, women cannot wear perfume. They shouldn't wear perfume. Women shouldn't wear perfume.
Sister, you're changing the topic. I was talking about perfume. Sister,
I'm losing out of my point.
Sister, I'm not talking about perfume, intimacy.
You're so close-minded, the conversation.
Sister, I'm talking about intimacy. You're changing the topic. I'm saying...
Okay, but the conversation earlier wasn't intimacy.
What is your problem with the angels cursing the woman that is abusing her husband by not giving him intimacy?
How is that abuse? I don't want to have sex, so I'm abusing you. What part is abuse?
Brothers, did you hear the study that I showed?
That's what didn't prove.
Okay, 1 second.
Control yourself. Masturbate. I don't care. Masturbate then.
Okay, good. Check this out. You know what she's saying? Go and violate Allah's laws, but I'm not going to give you what you want. Let me tell you something. A woman like that, let me tell you something. Sister, masturbation is haram. You're saying to him, go and commit haram. Go commit. Look, check this out. Check this out, guys. Look.
A true Islamic man will control
Sister. Guys, are we all men? One second, bro. One second. Are we men? How hard is it for us to control our sexual desires?
Not that hard.
1 second, let the men talk. Brother, you're a different type of man. Yes? No, you must be if you're telling me no. No, I'm so sorry. If you're telling me you're not like that, then I'm so sorry. If you're saying that. You're lying, bro. Are you a Muslim? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry, forgive me. I thought he was a regular. Forgive me, I take it back. I asked Allah. I didn't know. Forgive me. I thought you're an atheist making heckling. I apologize. On camera, I apologize to this brother and I ask him to forgive me. Do you forgive me?
I'd accept it, brother.
Okay, that's fine. I'm sorry. I ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I ask your forgiveness. I asked for apology. I didn't know who he was. I made an assumption because he's there saying things. Anyways,
Al-Imran, Surah 40.
Yeah.
About desire of men.
No, I know. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to come to that. Yeah. So now, guys, check this out. Guys, check this out. A man provides, protects. He works endless nights, pays the rent, electricity bill, looks after his family, etc. And he comes home. And this is his wife, and he just wants intimacy. And guess what? Does the hadith say, force yourself upon your wife? No, it doesn't. It just says if he's angry, the angels curse. And what's our sister saying? No, even if you provide, protect, this, that, and no sex. What kind of a planet are you living on? And this is the hypocrisy of feminism, the disease of feminism that's infiltrating our sisters, that this comes from a sister in hijab. Unbelievable. A woman, wallahi, let me tell you something. And I'll speak to my other sisters as well, yeah? You imagine you have a husband, you look after the kids, you look after him, you're good to him, you're loyal to him, and you do all of this, and when you're on the road, the man pulls out a knife, he says, I don't have a right, I don't need to protect you. How would you feel? Sisters? I'm asking you. Would you be happy, sister? No, you wouldn't. Look, these are our sisters, alhamdulillah, at least haven't been affected by this, yeah? But the point is this, my dear sister, are you still there? My dear sister, does anybody agree with what the sister's saying? Look, let me give you an example, yeah? And maybe you will understand, yeah? My dear sister, are you still in the conversation?
I'm still in the conversation.
Okay, sister.
You've been talking, rambling. I'm losing
That's fine, sister. Alhamdulillah, sister, you can lose interest if you like. It is disappointing that a woman who observes the hijab is here, number one, rejecting a hadith.
It's disappointing that a man who says that they're a Muslim, and says that they listen to the hadith is using scientific research to justify horniness. That is embarrassing. So it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing that as men we have a higher sexual drive. And can you imagine we're blamed now? You men, look.
Religion. That's aib alaykum.
Sister, being horny is not aib. That's why Allah said you get married. Nowhere in Islam does.
But you do not use the woman.
Sister, can you show me where in the Quran or the hadith that it says to be horny is aib? Is a sin?
It doesn't say that, but akhlaq.
What are you talking about, sister? So okay, it's bad akhlaq. 1 second. It's bad akhlaq to be horny and want to have intimacy with your wife. Sister, what planet do you live on? Wallahi.
I didn't say that. You're putting words into my mouth.
Clarify.
The forceful, the idea that they're obligated to give it to you, or the idea that
not obligated, because the hadith would say force yourself upon her. Does the hadith say that? It says no. It says if the husband said, "Can we have intimacy?" She says no. He goes sleep. Upset, the angels curse her. You know what she goes? The angel's not even allowed to curse her.
To get upset. Why is it upon the man to get upset?
Okay, no problem. 1 second. I'm going to give you a same example. You have a husband. He provides, protects, good to the kids, shopping, rent, everything he provides for you. You walk down the road. A man pulls a knife. He says, I am not obliged to protect you. Would you be upset? Would you be upset?
Of course.
Look at this.
Of course. Okay, but you
my dear sister, that husband of yours, or whoever, anyway, this man, he will move on with another woman. Wallahi ladim, I tell you, if your wife, let me tell you, no, la yahdeen, sister, wallahi, look at her, she goes, I would be upset if my husband, after doing all of that, being married to him for so long, look, I'll be upset, but if a man is upset, no. Wallahi, sister, wallahi, do you guys agree with her? Wallahi al-azim, all I'm going to say is that, do you agree with what she said? Please, sister.
No, sorry, but if the wife has a valid reason,
Of course, sister. Thank you. Now look, our sister, may Allah bless her, is reasoning. If a woman is heavily pregnant, if she's on a period, if she's been working all day looking after the kids, like even then there can be a compromise, there can be understanding, yeah? At least there is understanding, because we're not saying she's working, she's looking after 3 kids. The man works. Come home and help your wife. Cater for that. Put the kids. No, it's not fine, sister. What she's saying, may Allah bless her. What you're saying are mountains apart. Why? Wallahi, what you're saying is against Islam. Wallahi, what you're saying is against Islam. Wallahi al-Azim, what you're saying is against Islam. Because you're saying, you know why? Sister, that woman is abusing sexually her husband. If a man, let me tell you, and any feminist would agree.
Okay, but if a man is constantly angry at her for saying no to sex.
No, not angry.
Is that not abuse back?
No, sister. If a woman is sexually frustrated and her husband is saying to her, no, we might check. If this woman ended up falling into haram, yeah, the scholars might even maybe even blame the man and say, okay, what happened? My wife committed zina. She shouldn't. Okay, why? And the woman says, this man hasn't given me sex for 2 years. The scholars will turn to him and say, what kind of a haywan are you? Animal you are? You're an animal. Hold on a second.